Hello, dear English learners. Today, I want to talk with you about something very important for your English journey. It is the idea of practicing English every day. Yes, every single day. You might wonder, why is daily practice so important? Or, can a little practice really help me improve? The answer is a big yes. Practicing English every day is one of the best ways to become more confident and fluent. When you practice a little bit each day, your brain gets used to the language. You start to think in English more easily. Your speaking becomes smoother, and your listening gets better. This daily habit helps you remember new words and grammar rules better than studying only once in a while. It is like exercising your body. Small, regular exercise makes your muscles stronger over time. In the same way, small daily English practice makes your language skills stronger and stronger. Today, I want to invite you to join a special challenge. This challenge is simple. Practice English every day. Even if it is just 10 or 15 minutes, that is enough to start. The important thing is to be consistent. When you keep practicing, you will see progress. You will feel proud of yourself, and slowly, your English will improve in a natural way. This video will help you understand why daily practice is so powerful. I will also share practical tips on how to practice every day, even if you are busy. We will talk about ways to stay motivated and enjoy the process. Finally, I will give you examples of simple activities you can do to practice English daily. Remember, learning English is a journey. It's not about being perfect from the start. It's about taking small steps forward day by day. So let us begin this journey together. Are you ready to take the first step and join the challenge? Great! Let's move forward and discover why practicing English every day will help you reach your goals. Why practice every day? Practicing English every day is very important for many reasons. First, when you practice a little bit each day, your brain remembers English better. This is because your brain likes repetition. When you repeat something regularly, it becomes easier and more natural. Imagine learning a new word. If you see or use that word only once, it might be hard to remember. But if you see it many times over several days, your brain will store it in a special place, so you can use it later without thinking too hard. Second, daily practice helps you build good habits. When you do something every day, it becomes part of your routine. Maybe you can practice English every morning with a cup of tea, or every evening before you sleep. When it becomes a habit, you don't have to force yourself. It feels natural, and you look forward to it. This is very important because sometimes, when people try to learn English only once in a while, they forget what they learned. But if you practice daily, your skills grow little by little without stopping. Another reason to practice every day is that it builds your confidence. At first, speaking or writing in English can feel scary. You might worry about making mistakes or not knowing the right words. But when you practice every day, these worries become smaller. Your brain gets used to English sounds and sentences. You will find yourself understanding more and speaking more easily. This makes you feel proud and happy. Confidence is one of the best friends in your English learning journey. Also, practicing daily keeps your English active in your mind. If you stop practicing for a long time, you might forget words or grammar. It's like riding a bicycle. If you ride often, you stay good at it. If you stop for a long time, you may lose your balance. The same happens with English. Daily practice helps you keep your skills fresh and ready to use. Finally, practicing every day shows that you care about your English goals. It shows commitment and patience. Learning a language is not fast, but it is very rewarding. When you practice every day, you prove to yourself that you can do it. You are making your dream of speaking English fluently come true step by step. So remember these important ideas. Practice a little every day. Make English part of your life. Build your habits and your confidence. Keep your skills fresh. And most of all, believe in yourself. This is how you will improve, slowly but surely. Now, let's talk about how you can practice English every day in simple and practical ways. Even if you have a busy life, there are many easy things you can do. We will explore these ideas in the next chapter. How to practice English every day. Now that we understand why practicing English every day is so important, you might be wondering how to do it. How can you find time every day to practice, especially if you have a busy schedule? The good news is that practicing English every day does not have to be difficult or take many hours. Even small, simple actions can help you improve step by step. One way to practice is by speaking English out loud. Speaking helps your mouth and brain work together. You can practice speaking by talking to yourself in English. It may feel strange at first, but try describing what you are doing or thinking. For example, if you are cooking, say the names of the ingredients in English. Or tell yourself what you will do next. This simple habit helps your brain get used to English words and sentences. Listening is also very important. You can listen to English every day, even if you do not understand everything at first. Listening helps your brain recognize the sounds and rhythm of English. Try to listen to short videos, songs, or podcasts in English. You don't have to understand every word. Just listening regularly will help you improve your understanding naturally over time. Reading in English is another great way to practice. You do not need to read long or difficult books. Start with simple texts like short stories, news articles, or even English subtitles when you watch movies or videos. Reading every day helps you learn new words and see how sentences are made. You can even read aloud, so you practice both reading and speaking. Writing a little every day can also help. You can write short sentences about your day or your thoughts. It doesn't have to be perfect. The important thing is to practice putting your ideas into English words. Writing helps you remember vocabulary and grammar better. Over time, your writing will become easier and more natural. Another helpful tip is to use English in your daily life. For example, change your phone or computer settings to English. Label objects in your home with their English names. Try to think in English when you make plans or solve problems. These small changes create an English environment around you, making practice part of your life. The key is to choose activities you enjoy and can do regularly. It is better to practice a little every day than to study for many hours only once or twice a week. Consistency is more important than time. Even 10 minutes of practice daily is better than one long practice once a month. Also, don't worry about making mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. When you practice every day, you will make mistakes, but you will also learn from them. This is how you grow. Be kind to yourself and keep trying. Remember, daily practice is not about perfection. It is about progress. Every day you are getting better, even if it feels slow. Keep going, and you will see the results. Next, we will talk about how to stay motivated during this challenge, because sometimes learning can feel hard. But don't worry, there are ways to keep your energy and enjoy the process. Staying motivated during the challenge. Practicing English every day is a wonderful goal, but sometimes it can feel difficult to keep going. Many learners start excited, but then lose motivation after a few days or weeks. This is very normal. Learning a language is a long journey, and it is natural to have moments when you feel tired or frustrated. The important thing is to find ways to stay motivated and enjoy the process. One helpful idea is to remember why you want to learn English in the first place. Think about your goals. Maybe you want to travel, talk to new friends, get a better job, or watch movies without subtitles. When you remind yourself of your reasons, you can find new energy to keep practicing. Your goals are like a light that guides you, even when the road is hard. Another way to stay motivated is to celebrate small successes. Every time you learn a new word, understand a sentence, or finish a practice session, take a moment to feel proud. These small steps add up to big progress over time. You don't have to wait until you are perfect to celebrate. Learning is about progress, not perfection. It can also help to make your practice fun. Choose activities you enjoy. If you like music, listen to English songs. If you like stories, watch videos or read books in English. When practice feels enjoyable, you will look forward to it, and it won't feel like a chore. Mixing different types of practice can keep things fresh and interesting. Sometimes, finding a study partner or a group can boost your motivation. When you practice with others, you share your experience and support each other. Even if you don't have friends who speak English, there are online communities where you can meet other learners. Talking to someone else makes practice more social and fun. It is also okay to take breaks when you need them. If you feel tired or stressed, a short rest can help you come back stronger. Just try not to stop practicing for too long. After a break, start again with small steps and remind yourself of your goals. Remember, every learner faces challenges. What makes the difference is how you handle them. Be patient and kind to yourself. Keep your mind open and positive. When you believe you can improve, you will find ways to keep moving forward. By staying motivated, you make daily practice a habit, and this habit will bring you closer to your English goals every day. In the next chapter, we will look at some examples of easy daily practice activities you can try. These examples will help you see how simple and fun daily practice can be. Examples of daily practice activities. Now that you understand the importance of daily practice and how to stay motivated, let's talk about some simple activities you can do every day. These activities are easy and do not need much time or special tools. You can choose what fits your life best and enjoy practicing English in your own way. One very useful activity is to speak English to yourself. This might sound unusual, but it really works. You can describe what you are doing during the day. For example, when you wake up, say, "I am brushing my teeth." When you cook, name the ingredients and actions. This helps you use English in real life and improves your speaking skills. Speaking out loud makes your mouth and brain work together, and soon it feels easier to speak to other people in English. Listening every day is also helpful. You can listen to English songs, podcasts, or short videos. Don't worry if you don't understand everything. The important thing is to hear English sounds often. Try to listen to something interesting or fun. For example, listen to a story or a song you like. Listening helps you learn new words and understand how native speakers talk. Over time, your listening will get better and better. Reading in English is another great daily activity. You can read short texts like news, simple stories, or even captions on social media. Reading helps you see how sentences are made and teaches you new vocabulary. You can also try reading aloud. This way, you practice both reading and speaking. Reading a little every day builds your confidence and makes you familiar with English grammar. Writing is very useful too. You don't need to write long texts. Just try to write a few sentences about your day or your feelings. For example, write, "Today I went to the park. The weather was nice." Writing helps you practice grammar and vocabulary. It also helps your brain remember what you learned. When you write regularly, your sentences become clearer and easier to make. Another fun idea is to think in English. Try to use English in your thoughts during the day. For example, when you plan your day, do it in English. When you see things around you, name them in English in your mind. This simple habit helps your brain get used to English and makes speaking easier. Remember, the best practice is the one you enjoy and can do every day. Try different activities and find what works for you. The goal is to make English a natural part of your daily life. As you practice, you will notice that your skills slowly improve. You will feel more confident and happy using English. Keep going, and don't forget, every little step counts. Next, we will talk about how you can measure your progress and see how far you have come. This will help you stay motivated and proud of your learning journey. How to measure your progress. As you practice English every day, it is important to notice how much you are improving. Measuring your progress helps you feel proud and keeps you motivated. Sometimes, when we learn slowly, it can feel like we are not getting better. But if you look carefully, you will see many small successes. These successes show that your hard work is paying off. One way to measure your progress is to set small, simple goals. For example, you can decide to learn 5 new words each week or to speak in English for 10 minutes every day. When you reach these goals, take a moment to celebrate. These small victories add up and give you confidence to keep going. Setting goals helps you see your learning as a journey with many important steps. Another way to see progress is by comparing yourself to the past. You can look back at something you wrote or recorded a few weeks ago. You might notice that you use more words or make fewer mistakes. Maybe you understand more when you listen to English videos. These changes show your improvement, even if it feels slow. You can also keep a learning journal. Each day, write a few sentences about what you practiced and what you learned. Over time, reading your journal will help you see how much you have done. It is a powerful way to remember your journey and feel proud of yourself. Sometimes, asking for feedback from a teacher, friend, or language partner can help you understand your progress. Others may notice improvements that you do not see yourself. Positive feedback can encourage you to keep practicing and improving. Remember, progress is not only about being perfect. It is about doing your best and trying every day. Every word you learn, every sentence you speak, and every page you read brings you closer to your goal. Your progress is real, even if it feels small. By measuring your progress, you stay connected to your goals and motivated to practice every day. Learning English is a journey, and every step forward is important. Next, we will finish with a warm conclusion and some final encouragement to help you keep practicing with confidence and joy. We have talked about many important ideas today. You learned why practicing English every day helps you improve your skills, build good habits, and feel more confident. You saw simple and practical ways to practice speaking, listening, reading, and writing every day, even if you are busy. You also learned how to stay motivated during your challenge and how to notice your progress, no matter how small. Remember, learning English is a journey that takes time. It is not about being perfect or fast. It is about being patient and kind to yourself. Every little step you take, every day you practice, brings you closer to your goal. Progress may be slow sometimes, but it is always happening when you keep going. The most important thing is to practice every day. Even just 10 minutes of practice can make a big difference. When you make English part of your daily life, your skills will grow naturally. You will feel proud and more confident with each passing day. So now I invite you to join the challenge. Practice English every day. Speak to yourself, listen to English, read something simple, write a few sentences, or think in English. Choose activities that you enjoy. Keep your goals in mind and celebrate every success, big or small. Believe in yourself. You have the power to improve your English and reach your dreams. Your daily practice will make your journey easier and more enjoyable. Thank you for spending this time with me today. I am excited for you and your progress. Keep practicing every day, and soon you will see how much you can achieve. You are not alone in this journey. I am here to support you. Keep going, stay motivated, and enjoy learning English. You can do this.